More and more people are calling Arizona home, and for the second year in a row, Maricopa County saw the biggest population increase of anywhere else in the country. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, Maricopa County's population grew by nearly 57,000 people. One city that's been benefiting from the growth is Chandler. And for one segment of the population, it's a place that is thriving financially. Team 12's Jonathan McCall has more on how it's all part of the city's master plan.
Is really good. They make it
For more than 20 years,
so depending on their cost.
Calencia Sanders has helped families find their American dream. Chandler is a place that she says many folks want to be. She knows why firsthand.
It's been beautiful. So I moved here in the late 80s, and back then you actually would see tumbleweeds blowing down the street and these big bullfrogs that would come out of the canals.
But in Arizona's fourth largest city, big business is what's now rolling into town. Intel, General Dynamics, Wells Fargo, and so many more now setting up shop in Chandler. This business boom has quickly turned Chandler into a place where companies want to be, and so do the workers. For those who look like Sanders, it's a place where they're thriving financially.
Not only is the opportunity here, but the culture is here as well. So there's something that's reminiscent of home.
Using census data in 6 categories, the fintech company Smart Asset recently named Chandler as the 7th best city where Black Americans are succeeding financially. The study analyzed 133 cities all across America based on those 6 data points. And what we can find out, it's all about location, location, location. On this map are the top 25 cities where they are all across America. We learned they all have just one thing in common. The population sizes of all of these cities are less than 500,000 people.
We know that the economic situation for Black Americans does vary from place to place, meaning smaller or mid-sized cities are better for Black Americans financially.
In 2021, Chandler had a population of just under 280,000. While Black residents make up less than 5% of the overall population, the report found that Chandler has the highest number of Black residents with bachelor's degrees. 75% of its Black residents are employed, which is 8th highest on the list. The median income for Black Chandler households now around $87,000, also in the top 10.
Having this hub here with Intel was going to open doors for Chandler that no man can shut.
The numbers don't come as a shock to Chandler Council members Christine Ellis and Odie Harris.
That's because we've always been a great city where we welcome everyone.
The first 2 Black council members in Chandler's history credit the city's strategic map for its growth. It's a blueprint for how the city will look for the future.
Versus when you go to other cities, they don't have a strategic framework. So they're trying to figure out, like, where should I put my business? How should I do this?
We know where everything is supposed to go.
While there is plenty to brag about, the report also pointed out a need for more Black-owned businesses. And like every city across the valley right now, more affordable housing.
Do you want to tell me about your room?
Something the Atkins family knows firsthand. The family of 4 has called Chandler home since moving from LA in 2012.
Yeah, our kids were born in Chandler.
Now looking to buy their first home, their American dream, at least for now, will force them to have an address somewhere else.
To be in Chandler, we love the city. That was our first city here. We would love to be there, but prices are a little bit out of our range right now.
The family says that Chandler's schools, its diversity, infrastructure, and amenities were all qualities that attracted them in the first place. Vowing to return one day, they won't be the only ones looking to call Chandler home. Leaders say something big is happening there, and the rest of the valley should be taking notice.
Other cities should pay attention to what we are doing because we have something to show and we have something to teach.
In Chandler, Jonathan McCall, 12 News.